Welcome everyone to some more Maplestory. And it's been about 2 to 3 months or more since I last played Maplestory on stream. And it's also been a while since I played Maplestory in general. All the plans I had were thrown out the window when I stopped playing. And, well, to be fair, when you have college classes and then Genshin decide to have 5-week updates for like 3 updates, and there was a lot going on in Genshin, and also real life, it's kind of understandable why I got very, very lazy with other games and other things. But I'm back, and I'm also a month late to the Ignition update. So, not only was I really busy, I forgot that Ignition was going to happen. And it was still when I was very busy, so I never got the chance to stream it. And yeah, it was kind of hard to get back into Maplestory so soon, so yeah. I started playing again recently, so I could prepare for today. And thankfully we still have time, so yes. But anyways, so, obviously, part of the Ignition update was the Cygnus Knights revamp, and that, okay, from what I know, there's not much changes other than, like, Dawn Warrior having the most changes in terms of gameplay. Like, everyone else, every other class has changes, but not, like, too much. I think, does Mihail? I actually don't know. I don't really pay too much attention to Mihail's kit. But anyways, but the biggest changes have been with their storylines, and I really can't wait to go through them. Okay, obviously I'm gonna go through the Cygnus Knights. I'm gonna pick a Nightwalker. Oh yeah, that's also why I didn't stream when I did, because I wanted to replace one of my characters, but I had to redo the name, and I had to wait. But anyways, so the Cygnus Knights, the regular, Noblesse, whatever class, and Mihail, like, obviously, there's 2 different storylines to go through. And I decided that I think how I'm gonna do this is that I'm going to be... Okay, for today, I'll just do the Cygnus Knights, the regular one. And then another day, or after I get to level 100, on Cygnus Knights, I will create a Mihail and go through his story up to 100 on stream, and then save another stream for like the footage of the 140 quest or some other miscellaneous quest, and the what's it called, and then do a whole stream on the level 200 quest, as well as some other things mixed in. Yeah, I have a plan down. So yeah. Oh yeah, and also the layout is different because they changed things around. So I have like a jumping avatar reactive image now. If any of you only watch my Maplestory videos. So yeah. And also, hopefully the audio is good. There is voice acting because the Cygnus Knights have voice acting. The voice actors have not been confirmed like by a GMS community manager. I think because I know there was changes, so I think that's probably what affected the announcements. So, yeah, we don't know who any of the voice actors are, even though it's been a month. So, yay! Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna be creating a new character, so we're gonna be on this screen. I know it's not a big deal, but, yeah. Oh yeah, also my character was almost level 252 there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh gosh, lag. Okay, Cygnus Knights first. Well, obviously. Okay, can I use the same name? Okay. Oops. I forgot my scenes. Anyways. Create the character.
Your Majesty, it's late.
That's no concern. You seem troubled.
Our enemies are growing stronger, and I have yet to find a winning strategy. Our victory is uncertain. In fact, the only thing that is certain is that very soon, we'll have to make sacrifices. That I know.
You are not the only one who's afraid. And that is why we need each other.
Don't worry. We're all here. Everyone, let's go!
Alone, I was but a child. But you called me Empress. Together, we gave each other strength. Remember, she's counting on us. Candle can banish the darkness, but it can light another candle. And when enough candles gather, the darkness disappears. Know this above all else. None of us are alone. It's time for you to count on me, just as I've always counted on every one of you. The Cygnus Knights are one. Together, we've done what any one of us would have thought impossible. And until the day the very last Cygnus Knight still stands proud, we will march with one name, one purpose. Cygnus Knights, we march to war!
Oh, wow. That was a cutscene. I don't think I've actually watched that at all. Like, I've seen, like, a canvas video, but I think it was just, like, differently done. Oh, yeah, it was, because it was just, like, showcasing each of the classes in your illustrations. It was in the actual cutscene. My gosh. Obviously, this was in canvas in the summer, but still, like, you can see how much they've evolved with this game, with its, like, art. Obviously, animators are, you know, different artists, obviously, but still, like, you could see the insane change. Anyways, obviously, there won't be tons of voice dialogue, so I'll be reading this. Reminder, I'm picking a  so, yeah. Okay. So this is Erev. How did they pronounce it? I forgot. I know they said it like so many times before, but I don't remember. Anyways, let's start over. So this is Erev. It's as beautiful as I've heard. I have a bit of time before the knighthood initiate trials start. Let's look around a little. Although I wish during the cutscene this did not appear. What's this house doing way out here? A training yard. This place is old, but someone's been taking care of it. Doesn't look like they're here now, but I think I might have found the right place, at least. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to barge in. I've been looking for this place. It's okay. You don't have the look of a thief. The way you hold your sword, the look in your eye. Can I assume you've come for the knighthood initiate trials? Did you say you were looking for someplace? Yes, I am here for the trials. Is this your house? No, it's no one's house. I'm just the caretaker. Those who lived here left Erev a long time ago. Just like it said. Are you familiar with the Noblesse clan by any chance? Noblesse. Yes, I was looking for their old lodgings. I thought their name had faded from human memory. What exactly do you know about them? Not much. Only that our ancestors left a message telling us not to forget the way of the noblesse. Why is there random... Anyways. And something about how they stayed in Erev a long time ago. Who were they? Well, it's an old story, handed down through generations among us Payo. The noblesse were ordinary humans like you. But they held extraordinary faith. That's why I first came to this house. Faith in... what? Oh wow, the font looks so beautiful. The early history of Maple World was steeped in war and chaos. Generations suffered a cycle of violence, never knowing a day of peace. Our progenitor, Shinsu, took pity on the world and on humans' ephemeral nature. She compared humanity to dewdrops, forming on the little leaves and then vanishing before they even touched the ground. She used her power to help the people of the world. Through many great sacrifices and the courage of multitudes, a better world came to be. All wrapped up in Shinsu's protective wings. When the Age of Chaos ended, Shinsu wanted humanity to rebuild with their own hands. Many left Shinsu's side to begin their work, but some stayed with her for a time. They learned from her teachings, then journeyed out in the name of self-sacrifice. In accordance with her will, they protected the weak. They stood against evil and kept the flame of righteousness burning in their hearts. And so, they came to be called the Noblesse. But pardon an old lady's ramblings. So, where are all the Noblesse now? I'm afraid they no longer exist. They fought the good fight, each of them, to their very last breath. Many of them fell in the wars. The rest, in times of peace, faded into obscurity. An ancestor of mine used to dream that they'd return one day. Only a dream, perhaps, but we have Cygnus now, who restored a long-lost bloodline. And now we have you, who knows the noblesse name, and came to find them. Are you saying I could be a noblesse? I came here to be a knight, and it sounds like they're similar. Noblesse is not a title nor a bloodline. In fact, to my understanding, the noblesse never even referred to themselves as such. They earned that name from the people for their many good deeds, and for living by their beliefs in the power of kindness. I see. Then I'll do my best to be just like them. I want to protect people. That's why I want to be a Cygnus Knight. Ah, interesting. If you truly have that desire, then perhaps you may find what you seek. Oh, but look at the time. The initiate trials are about to begin. You'd best be on your way. Follow the road straight ahead. I will. Thank you. Oh, before you go, let me give you something. It's a book about the noblesse. It's also about what it means to be a knight. Do read it when you have the time. Thank you, and I will become a knight, no matter what. Oh, tutorial land. Oh gosh, look at my HP. Oh boy. And first things first, we have to, put everything here. Phone is ringing in my house. I'm gonna ignore that. Also, is it weird that... I wouldn't say weird, but is it strange that after I have played Genshin for pretty much 2 years now, I started playing Genshin on December 10th, 2020, if anyone cares. But after like playing Genshin for like 2 years, noblesse is so weird to say, because I think about the artifact set and the pain of having to go through like trying my best to get artifacts in that game. Okay, save that, but then change the quick slots. How did I do these? I think it's like 7, 8. I have a very specific setup for how I do this. There we go. Okay. See, that's it? Yeah. I'm gonna be careful not to put my mouse over that. Also, level up noises might still exist to be an annoyance, so I apologize if it's gonna be very, very loud when that happens. Okay. You're here for the trials, yes? Heh, or are you just out for a stroll? I'm Kimu. I help run the trials. They're about to begin, and we have a lot of applicants this time around. What's your name? Okay, for this character, I'll just shorten it to Sky, by the way. My name's Sky. Sky, that's a knightly name. Are you ready? Oh yeah, what is our book? Yeah, tutorial stuff. We don't care. Because I played this game for literally... Oh my gosh, it's been like 13 years. Oh my gosh. I started playing Maplestory in July of 2009. Or was it June? It's around there. Like, before Cygnus Knights actually were released. Oh my gosh. Oh, but don't let me keep you. Please take the portal behind me to the waiting area. I like how portals are canon.
A pleasure to meet you all. I am Mihail, Knight of Light and Protector of the Empress. First of all, you have my admiration for being here. Stepping forward as you have today shows great courage and confidence.
I swear, I literally have heard this voice actor not even that long ago.
But not everyone gathered here today can become a knight. We Cygnus Knights are named for Empress Cygnus, the true Empress of Maple World. Our mission is to be her shield and spear, to protect her, and to fight against the Black Mage. Only with the hardest resolve and the purest intentions can we accomplish that mission. Therefore, though what stands before you is only a test, give it your all. Hold nothing back. We will begin shortly. I see determination in your eyes. Tell me, what drives you?
I want to protect people. Becoming a knight is the best way to do that.
Well spoken, Cadet. Don't tell me your name yet. If you pass the trials and become one of us, I'll learn your name when it follows the words Sir. Let the trials begin!
What is noises supposed to... Oh, whatever. Okay. Hi, I'm Keisha. Let me tell you about the trials. Mihail's told you a bit about the knights, I believe. He holds the title of the Knight of Light, the most noble and honorable knight of his generation. There are many Dawn warriors, including Mihail, but only he can call himself the Knight of Light. He's a bit stiff, but he's a brave man, worthy to be the Dawn Warriors' chief knight. And I know he said that not everyone can be a knight, but he does hope you all succeed. As does the Empress. Oh, but before we go any further, let me tell you what to expect in the trials. As the name implies, there are a variety of different tests, all back to back. That might sound overwhelming, but you should know, becoming a knight is no easy thing. You need strength, of course, but also knowledge and dignity. And more than that, faith. Please take the portal behind me to the waiting area. And good luck! And also something I should probably point out. Obviously, I have read the stories, like, translated from KMS, like, of post-Ignition Cygnus Knights. And, actually, I think I also looked back at the old stuff as well, because I was curious about the old Mihail storyline. And I think, like, from looking through it, okay. For starters, I do remember that, like, when Mihail was released as a playable, like, character class, people were like, why are the other Chief Knights not chosen, like, after him, like, to be playable character classes? And I think after, like, seeing through the storylines again, especially the new one, it makes him more unique, where, like, okay, it's obviously gonna go through the details of it when we play through it, but basically the new storyline kind of gives a reason, and it's actually a pretty good one. Yeah. Okay, I have more to talk about, but let's at least get to a point where I'm just, like, grinding enemies and I can talk there. Welcome, everyone. My name is Kiku. I'm your first trial instructor. We have quite a few people here today. It's good to see. So weird when there's no one else but me in this map. It's fine. Just imagine it. Lore. Anyways, I hope to see you all pass and become knights. But as you all know, the role of a knight calls for certain requirements. First, there's a simple fitness test. One can't carry out the duties of a knight without basic physical aptitude. All you have to do is follow me to the goal. There are even arrows to help you along. Just don't keep everyone waiting. Pretend they don't exist. Just simple. I like how they did set up the tutorial here. Alright, you meet the baseline. Looks like we have some decent candidates today. What's your name? My name is Sky. Well, Sky, the real trials start now, so don't get careless. Ooh. I love this map. Hi, I'm Kinu, one of your trial instructors. Congratulations on passing the fitness test. We'll start the next test right now. Were you hoping for a rest? Wait, what? For a rest first? Actually, before we start, I do have something to give you. Me? The Empress asked me to hand these out to the applicants today. Do you know how to equip Okay, pretend that didn't exist. I want to skip the dialogue that break the fourth wall. Because I like to immerse myself a little more. Good, you look knightly. I hope you feel that way too, but this is just the beginning. Talk to me again, and we'll start the trial. This is a test of knowledge. A knight has to know who and what they're fighting for. Maybe you were expecting to fight a dragon? Knowledge is one of the building blocks of dignity. A knight needs both. And don't be nervous. These questions aren't that hard. Just basic facts that any knight should know. First question. What is the name of the true Empress of Mapleworld? Her name is Cygnus. Arya is her ancestor. That's correct! It would not have reflected well on you if you'd gotten that question wrong. Second question then. What is the name of the Knight of Light and Chief Knight of the Dawn Warriors? Mihail. Oh, I would have to say Mihail. Correct! You have a fine memory. Moving right along, here's the last question. There's only one right answer. Think it over carefully. What must a knight carry in their heart, above all else? Okay, I feel like this is like, whatever. These feel like they're technically all correct. But I would have to say the willingness to protect the Empress no matter what. Yeah, I was like, right. I was like, it doesn't seem like there's any right, like, per se, right answer. Actually, there's no one right answer to that question. It's designed to make you think about why you want to be a knight. The Empress wants you to consider that question always, and to keep it close to your heart. Even if you pass all the tests today, I want you to hold on to that question, and let it keep on guiding you to be the best knight you can be. That said, since you answered the first two questions right, you passed the knowledge trial. Let's move along right away. Oh yeah, I will say I did kind of have... Okay, before I even, like, decided to replace one of my Cygnus Knights on Scania, I did go through a debate of which one I should pick. Like, that wasn't Thunderbreaker, because I already have a level 200 plus character there, and I don't want to remove that character. So, yeah, I will be honest, I did consider wanting to replace my Dawn Warrior, but, I decided not to. And my Nightwalker was the lowest level out of the 5. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's keep going. Now, after that academic exercise, you might want to move around a bit. That's why our next test is a test of strength. Not just moving from one point to another, mind you. This time, you'll have monsters to deal with. Okay. Anyone not comfortable with fighting real live monsters is free to leave right now. For everyone else, defeat the monsters and report back here. A lag. Oh, that counts to the event. Not bad. We'll have to keep an eye on you. If you pass the rest of the trials, that is. Alright, that's another test out of the way. Nice work. Now that you've had a chance to move around, take a break. You'll want to be in top condition for this next test. A much needed break. You've come a long way, and there's not much farther to go. But don't let your guard down yet. That said, you'll want to take a breather before we start again. Of course, potions are always great for that. As far as your health is concerned, here, have some. I have like... Oh, thanks. I like these sprout potions. I like how they replaced the old ones, because the old ones don't work quite well when, Maple Legion exists and you can have a character with 4,000 HP at start. Had enough of a break? Good. Let's move on to the next trial. We'll test your combat skills and your observational skills. Battle is fluid, and a knight needs to react quickly. Okay. Defeat the approaching monsters, then collect the items they drop. Okay. Tutorial, are you ready? Oh, we don't. Oh wait, we do have this little thing. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we have a jump now. Not bad! You're almost on par with the knights in training. Now all that's left is the final test. For that, I'll hand you off to someone else. Someone else? Yes, if you follow this road, you'll see a little garden. Your last instructor's waiting for you there. Good luck! Who's that in the garden? They look familiar. I should go see.
Hello.
Yes, I am. Are you the last trial instructor?
Indeed. And that trial has already begun.
What? Where? Did I miss it?
No, you will understand soon. You've shown many knightly qualities today. Strength, knowledge, perseverance. But a knight needs more than that.
What do you mean? What else?
What is a knight exactly? What separates a knight from a simple brawler? Armor? Weapons? Fame? Glory? Is it their determination to stand against the darkness, perhaps?
A knight is someone who knows how to sacrifice for the weak.
Yes, and that is important. But there's more to it than that. One must know when to make that sacrifice. And on the subject of weakness, we are all weak when we're alone. But when we come together, we can be stronger than anything.
We can be Cygnus Knights.
Well, yes. You understand. Though you do still have a ways to go.
Does that mean I've failed?
No, I don't mean that at all. But I do look forward to seeing you grow with time. I have decided to name you a knight in training.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Wait. You've decided? Does that mean you're...
Oh, that's right. We haven't met yet. I am... What news, Nineheart?
Empress, there you are. We have an emergency. An intruder.
What kind of intruder?
He slipped past us while we had our attention on the trials. We believe the intruder is Barak, the master of disguise. He raided the treasury and disappeared. That said, he may still be within our lands. We've sealed the borders and doubled the guard. Forgive me, Empress. The failure is mine.
I see. Very well, Nineheart. Keep me informed.
Of course. Let's get you somewhere safe. Ah, you must be the one from the trials.
You know me?
I make it my business to know who would join our ranks. My name is Nineheart, the Knight's tactician. I'm afraid the trials are on hold for the moment. You may have overheard the reason why. You should take shelter as well. Sir Kiku can lead you to safety. All but the Knights must evacuate. That includes you.
An intruder and a rev? What would a knight do? Wait, I want to help.
Commendable, but improper. You're not trained as a knight. I can't treat you as one. Then again, we do need to find the intruder. What say you, Empress? Shall we add one more to the search party?
Are you sure this is what you want? The dangers may be greater than you know, and we cannot promise you a rescue. Are you willing to take that risk?
Yes, of course. If the mission calls for it.
Very well. Nineheart, please provide the details.
Yes, Empress. Sir Kiku will keep you safe. Follow me. Time is short, so I'll explain on the way.
Yes, sir.
First of all, my thanks for your courage. As I said, the situation is dire. We haven't enough knights to search all of Erev. But I do believe we've sealed the borders well enough for now. That's the only good news. The bad news, well... Here, look at this picture.
Who's this?
Based on the guard's description, we believe it's Barak, the so-called Master of Disguise. You may have heard of the Black Wings cult. He's one of its leaders. He earned his name by mimicking others, flawlessly, or close enough to it. And that, of course, is how he slipped past us.
Well, that's going to make him hard to find. What do we know about the Black Wings?
Oh, you'll hear all about them eventually. For now, we need to catch Barak. You search the training forest. Don't worry. Aside from Barak, the danger there is appropriate to beginners. But if you see anyone or anything out of place there, keep your eyes on it. Whatever you do, don't try to apprehend him yourself. Call for the Knights. Now go to it, and good hunting.
Is it bad that I'm like suspicious of something? Where are you, Barak? I bet you haven't gone far. No time for this. Let's start the search. Ooh. Okay. Is there anything I want to say? Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Obviously, okay, I don't want to mention it much later because I'll forget. But one thing that's interesting about, the first big Cygnus Knight revamp, obviously, Cygnus Knight Returns, if I'm correct. That was the name of the update. Oh yeah, the big update where they... Interesting enough, when that update came out, only 3 out of the 5 Cygnus Knights were, updated. And it took so long for them to release revamps for Blaze Wizard and Nightwalker. So everyone primarily played as like the 3 classes until the revamp happened for the other 2. But something interesting about the Cygnus Knights Returns is that obviously they released it slow. Like they released Thunderbreaker first and Wind Archer. I keep forgetting the names in the global Maplestory. And Dawn Warrior. But something I want to point out is that because like you know, that was the thing. How do I put this? Like, okay, we had that stuff, and I'm trying to point out that, like, because Thunderbreaker was first, like, it was the first to get the story, the new story, at the time. And, one thing that is a bit awkward about it is that because it was the first, they didn't update it, because realistically, your job instructor, the Chief Knight, is supposed to, like, is the one interacting with you in the job advancements, I think. Like, during, like, the story cutscene stuff. But because they didn't update it, it's always the Thunderbreaker one. So, it's so awkward because you're, like, playing as, like, for example, a Dawn Warrior, but you're talking to a different person, not Mihail, so it's like, what? Anyways. Sky, it's you. Nightheart told me you'd be searching here. Don't worry, I have this area covered. Though apparently there was a strange noise in Tiru's forest a little while ago. Go search over there if you would. Barack wouldn't have any way of knowing that I was on a search mission. This must be the real Kiku. Got it. If I see anyone suspicious, I'll let you know. Okay, let's go.
What are you doing here?
Sir Mihail?
Oh, it's you. Report in, soldier. State your purpose.
I'm here because of the Wait, something's off. Immediately I was suspicious. Should I try to get to the bottom of this? If you accept, you'll go to... Yes, well, obviously, because if we said no, we clearly can't do much afterwards. He's too nonchalant. He ought to be on edge, trying to find the intruder.
What? Speak up. Don't they teach you nobles any manners?
It's nothing. Yeah, he's sus. There's no denying it. It's nothing.
All right. Well, I have urgent business. Carry on, soldier.
I'm 90% sure that's not him, but I need to prove it. Wait! Sir.
What? I said I had urgent business.
There's something I wanted you to teach me. I really want to see your shield technique.
What part of urgent business do you not understand?
Yeah, we never said her name. I knew it. You are not Mihail. I never told Mihail my name. The game is up, Barack.
Well, you found me out. I suppose I'll just have to fight like a Blackwing!
I'll stop him and get the treasure back. was quick. We beat him. I found the treasure, but something's off. I would have thought a boss of the Black Wings would be stronger. Well, let's see what Nineheart has to say. Oh, could it be like, oh, that's all. Oh yeah. Yeah. One thing I do like about the Ignition update is that Cygnus's NPC sprites are updated, which is really nice to see. Anyways, I guess it's like what's the word? It's like a clone decoy or something. Yeah, that's what it's like. Should be stronger. Probably a clone decoy. Sky, how was the search? Hold on. Is that the treasure in your hand? Did you stop Barak yourself? I did. He was disguised as Mihail. I see. Very well, this exercise is over. Huh? Exercise? This whole thing was part of our training? Indeed. We would never task an untrained cadet with hunting for the Black Wing boss, no matter how determined they were. Yeah, that explains quite a bit. But what would that cadet do in such a situation? That we wanted to know. Hence, this final test. I hope I gave an adequate performance. No, you didn't. It's kind of obvious. Wow, I had no idea. You should know, the Master of Disguise did break into a reeve once before. Just as in the exercise, he sought to steal one of our greatest treasures. This gem? Did they want defensive for money or something? Nothing so ordinary. That gem is a seal stone. Only a handful exist in the world. We call that one Shinsu's Teardrop. Shinsu's Teardrop. Well, we call the real one Shinsu's Teardrop. You're holding a replica. The real one is a stone with a mysterious power. And I mean that quite literally. Its powers are largely a mystery to us as well. That's why we keep it safe here. One other thing I should mention, the real Black Wings are not such easy opponents. I did think it was a bit odd that I beat their leader by myself. You did fight well. Take heart in that. Nevertheless, I give you only half credit. Why didn't you ask for reinforcements? I believe my exact words were, don't try to apprehend him yourself. Call for the knights. Had that been the real Barak, he would have slain you outright, and you would not have been his last victim. Such a lapse in judgment could endanger your fellow knights, perhaps even the Empress herself. Remember, knights are never alone. When he came at me, my first instinct was to fight back and complete the mission. That was a lapse in judgment, and it was all my fault. I appreciate you saying so. And that concludes your trials. The Empress herself will tell you whether you passed or not. She's with Shinsu at the moment. You may speak with her. Oh yeah, and also another thing. I read this when Ignition was releasing Camus. But I think the noblesse character personality here is like someone who fights head on but can have faults, like flaws. Like I forgot what one person who writes the lore like summarized said, but it's somewhere around those lines. Hello, Sky. Let me formally introduce myself. I'm Cygnus, leader of the Cygnus Knights here in Erev. It is an honor, Your Majesty. At ease. You needn't humble yourself before me. can feel her strong will. Nineheart told me you would decide whether I passed the trials. Yes, I have decided already. Given how the exercise went, I have a sense of what you're about to say. Nineheart disagreed with your judgment, and he wasn't wrong. But in the moment, neither were you. Your Majesty? I believe we all have a destiny, determined by our choices, and those of others, and there is no one correct path to it. I consider it a knightly quality to embrace one's destiny and march toward it with courage and conviction. You have shown both, and I wish to see where your path takes you. I, Empress Cygnus, W. Sky, a Cygnus Knight. Empress, I pledge to be your spear and shield, and to defend the honor of the knighthood. I'll look forward to it. Speak to Nineheart. He'll help you take the next step. By the way, any loud noises will get, lowered in volume when this is uploaded. Also, I'm looking at my recording and I'm wondering why there's like weird texture here. I am seeing that right. It's on my monitor. Strange. Okay. Congratulations, Sir Knight. And if you're wondering, yes, the Sir is gender neutral here. Thank you for the clarification. But this is just the beginning. As a knight in training, your first task is to choose which unit to join. The Chief Knights off to my left can explain each one to you. Speak with them, then choose the unit that best suits you. Once you've done so, I will give you your first official mission. And obviously, I already made my choice. I have created one of every single Cygnus Knight branch path. But I removed my Nightwalker to replace it, so we're obviously gonna pick the Nightwalker branch, so that's Eckhart. I really want to recreate every single other character so badly. But honestly, my reason is simply because I want to hear the other voices, because I have all female Cygnus Knights. I don't have any male Cygnus Knights, and I want to hear the voiceovers on them. Anyways, we are picking the Nightwalker for this character. We haven't really heard his voice, so I don't have a reference. Then again, I'm not really good at making different voices, and I can't really do a male-sounding voice either. So... So you've willingly chosen to become a knight. How curious. My name is Eckhart, Chief Knight of Darkness, and leader of the Nightwalkers. I suppose I'll have to keep you around since you chose this path. Nightwalkers are essentially thieves. Okay. Of course, there's more. Nightwalkers are protected by the spirit of darkness. If you become a Nightwalker, you can receive the darkness's protection. We know how to let the power of darkness into our bodies and our weapons. More than that, the darkness has servants, and you can learn how to ask them for help. Those servants will follow you like shadows, and strike when the enemy can't see them coming. With all that, we bring justice to places where the light can't shine. If you want to be a part of that, if you want to be a Nightwalker yourself, I won't stop you. Yes, I pick this. Huh. Okay, I'll make you a Nightwalker. And talk to me again, is what it said. Also, as you notice, Oz's sprite updated. And I really like how it looks now, because The newer version of her sprite makes it easier for them to animate her face. Because the old one, like... Not like a bad way, but it's like pixelation is not easy as far as I know, so... Yeah. But it gives her, like, softer eyes, and I find that really, really cute. You're sure about this? Once a Nightwalker, always a Nightwalker. Yes! Alright, you're now a Nightwalker. Okay. Okay, skip the fourth wall breaking a little bit. If you don't perform the Victoria Island Dispatch, you may have difficulty understanding the story later. Thanks. You're a knight now, so that means we can send you on official missions. You ready for one now? Alright. May the shadows keep you safe, Cygnus Knight. Okay, wow. I have so much strength stat. To be fair, I primarily focus, like, stats on the Maple Legion for my main. Okay, put our attacky skill. Toggle on off. Okay. What? Guess oops, that's not the key. Okay, I'm trying to remember what keys I usually have these on. Because it's been so long. Okay, I need my weapon equipped. Why is this more damage? What? Okay, ignore that. Put this down for now. Oh yeah, skills are muted, so you're not hearing any of that. Okay. Oh, this just return scrolls. Thanks. Okay. And so, we come to your first true mission as a knight. Are you ready? Of course, Nightheart. Spoken with confidence. Very good. As you know, though we dwell in a rev, we have business throughout Maple World. The enemy's schemes stretch worldwide, and therefore so must we. We investigate, we infiltrate, we guard, and we root the enemy out. At present, our greatest threat is a group called the Black Wings. You've shown eagerness to pursue the Black Wings. I would have you track down one of their agents, the Puppeteer. Rumor has it this Puppeteer has been sighted in Victoria Island. Much of this may be new to you, of course, but I expect you'll learn quickly. Go to Genesis, on Victoria Island, and meet our informant, Roka, for details. If you're ready, I can send you on your way away. What? Okay. Okay. First, I want to go to the storage. Because we're gonna get some different gear. I have so many things. Okay, I don't want to take everything yet. I'll take this thing. I got these from, I put stuff from my Nightwalker in the storage. I think these I want to take. So we can just dump these. I think just like the Explorer Thief classes, I'm pretty sure that you know, the attack things won't matter after a while, but still, I'll take them. Hi, I'm Sky. I'm a knight in training. Ah, so you're Sky. I'm Roka. I've been looking forward to meeting you. How are things in Erev? Still beautiful, I hope. And how's the Empress? Ah, sorry to pepper you with questions. I haven't been up there in a while. So, the mission. Let me tell you all about it. Oh gosh, look at that EXP bar. There are rumors that a Black Wing boss called the Puppeteer has been spotted here on Victoria Island. Yes, Nightheart said you'd tell me more about that. Of course. Now, since you've only just joined, I believe you might not know much about the Black Wings. First, you ought to know that the Cygnus Knights were formed to fight the Black Mage. Hundreds of years ago, heroes sealed him up, but his influence still trickles down to his followers. The Black Wings are a cult who embrace that influence and carry out his work, all with military precision. Obviously, they're a threat. Now, the Puppeteer is one of their bosses, with the power to control monsters through magical puppets. Sounds odd, I'm sure, so maybe it's better if you see for yourself. On that note, I do have one lead for you. I've been hearing rumors of monsters behaving oddly near Hennesis. They're supposedly up on Suspicious Hill. No, really, that's the name. If I were you, I'd scout that hill and take out any monsters in the area. If the monsters aren't acting normally, it's a good sign the Puppeteer's controlling them. Off to Suspicious Hill then? Yes. Oh yeah, and also, like, going through this, I can already tell that, like, people have praised, this, version of... Okay, how do I put this? People definitely, like, genuinely like the Cygnus Knights post-Ignition compared to Explorers post-Destiny in terms of story. For me, it's kind of strange because personally, I understand why people... I understand the dislike with the Explorer story because of obvious reasons, like, it's all crunched up into, like, 30 levels and stuff like that. But, like, it's strange because it gives me room to write my own headcanons, my own stories, interpretation of events. I hope that makes sense. Like, I think I mentioned it a long time ago. Oh. Huh. Where is it under? Is it Hennessy's? Oh, they added new stuff. I did notice they did from down here, but I didn't know it extended here. But anyways, as I was saying, so like the Explorer stuff, like even though like I know like people have their like, you know, opinions. Well, at least one part of like what people like actually did like about the Explorer story is Tessa's backstory. Like that one was really good. I don't mind like Tessa's personality change in post-Destiny because it makes sense. Like, this is a guy who's been around for centuries, cursed, like who shares half a curse with his sister that pretty much forces them to be apart. It kind of makes sense that he would be, you know, a jerk because he had like 500 years being bitter and not being able to find a way to break the curse. Like, it makes sense. Like, the personality change makes sense for someone who suffered for 500 years. Okay, not really 500 years. I say that because I always think 500 Okay, basically I hope it makes sense, okay? Anyways, I do like parts of why I like the Explorer story is just because it gives me room to write in headcanon and kind of extend the story. Like the story that happens in the first 30 levels. Like, I kind of write in my interpretations of what happened between everything. Anyways, continuing on. Oh, Sky, that didn't take long. So the orange mushrooms did look weird, The puppeteer's power has been known to change monsters' facial expressions. But that's not quite enough to go on, is it? I should probably play this slow for the sake of the audio. Let's keep looking into suspicious monster sightings. If we can find something solid, like more of his puppets, that'll put us on the right track. So we wait until we hear more about the weird-looking monsters? No need to wait. While you were out, I got another report. This one's about horny mushrooms acting differently than usual. I forgot those enemies were named that. In Windflower Forest. I'd say scope out the area and see if you can find any of his puppets there. You got all that? Windflower Forest. Mushrooms. I never thought I'd say this, but I need to go look... I never thought I'd say this, but I need to go looking for... weird mushrooms. Should I go now? I really don't want to say that again on stream. Okay, this is more important. As we get faster, we get speed. Oh god, my legs. I didn't really eat lunch, by the way. Because I didn't want my throat to be a mess before I recorded. But yeah, I think, yeah, from going through these quests and knowing, you know, the pacing is slow for the first 30 levels, yeah, I feel like that is what was missing. Although it's kind of weird because it's like... it's not really, like, commented on. Let me check my settings real quick. Yeah, the monster sound effects are so low. I'm thankful. But yeah, it's so weird because, like, I guess it's just weird because when I read it off the wiki, like, whoever edits the wiki to write the summaries, like for the writing of it, like, it seemed like there was, like, so much going on. But then you had to realize it was, like, kind of crunched up. Like, in the actual game. But at the same time, it doesn't quite feel like that because it was like 2 to 3 hours. Whatever length my VOD was, basically. Yeah. Anyways. Yes, this puppet has to belong to the puppeteer. I can feel the evil energy. And the mushrooms were more violent than the orange mushrooms I saw before. I see. That's probably what the puppeteer wants. So now we know, without a doubt, that he's active again. Pain to my ears. Okay, let's go put a nice little number to even out the stats. But what is he trying to accomplish? Making monsters angry is child's play, especially for him. He must be after something more. Maybe he's been at it for longer than we know. Have you heard any older stories about weird acting monsters? Oh yes, Pia told me something about that not long ago. More mushrooms, she said. She's here in town, by the way. At that time, I wrote it off as nonsense, but now it fits. Of course, if I were to go and ask her about it now, she'd yell at me for not listening in the first place. But if you were to go, Just so show some interest, and she'll tell you everything, at length, repeatedly. She's over on the left side of Hennis's. You'll know her when you see her. She's the one in the weird doll outfit. Got it. I'll go talk to her. Another thing, Hennis's is the only town with a proper, like, art revamp. It's weird because it's like I feel like Maplestory between like within the mid 2010s is strange. Where it's like, oh, they update this, and then the rest of the area, island, giant island is not updated, and it's like, what? It's weird. Hi, are you Pia? Yeah! You startled me. Who are you? I'm Sky from the Cygnus Knights. Can I ask you a quick question? What is this random player jumping around? Okay, I asked Pia about the strange mushrooms. I am not saying that word again on stream, by the way. Oh, those things? Don't get me started. For one thing, they were angry as heck. Can you believe it? Angry mushrooms. That does sound like what we've been dealing with here. Oh wow, that must have been scary. This. Wait, you believe me? Nobody believes me. Are you some kind of weirdo? But yeah, I've never seen an angry mushroom in my life, let alone a whole bunch of them. And guess where I saw them? Right here in town. They were hiding all over the place. Monsters in the town? Yeah, I ran until I couldn't see them anymore. But they might still be around, you know? That could be anywhere. They could be anywhere. Where do you see them exactly? The park. The pet walkway. Can you imagine? Come to think of it, maybe they were somebody's pets. Maybe they were mad because they lost their owner. Wait, why are you asking? Are you the owner? Better hurry up and catch them then. You can probably find at least a couple still there. Monsters in town? I should check this out. Off to Pet Walkway. Why is the music so loud? A doll? One of the puppeteers? What is the plan here exactly? And are there any mushrooms around? What the heck, game? It got so loud. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my skill. Okay, it's way too quiet. All these monsters in the middle of town. What the heck? Between the puppets and the monsters' faces, there's no question who's behind it. I should check in with Roka. talk to Pia? Why are you panting? Did you two play tag or something? I told Roka what happened. Angry mushrooms right in the middle of town? That's frightening. Is the puppeteer planning a raid? I don't like this. I think it's time to call in reinforcements. Not to disparage your accomplishments here. I just think it's going to take more than the two of us to take care of things. Large-scale problems require large-scale solutions. Let's keep looking into our leads, and I'll inform Arev as soon as possible. Actually, I do have one more lead for you. What is it? Another possible sign of the puppeteer. This one comes from Perion. Perion? I've heard of it. A town of warriors up in the north, I think. Yes, that's right. It's a barren place. Strong warriors are born and raised there. One of our informants is there too. Her name is 10 Boogies. 10 Boogies? Apparently it's a typical name for the region. I don't know. I've taken her word for that. Go talk to her. I'll let her know you're coming. Okay, let's go. Hi. You're Sky, right? I'm 10 Boogies, the Knights' informant. It's nice to meet you. Roka told me you did a great job in Hennessy's. I don't know how much you've heard already, but we found some traces of the puppeteer here in Perion. So I made this puppet detector. A puppet detector? Yeah, I know. See, the puppeteer's puppets have this special magic in them that controls the monsters. So I thought of a device that could track the magic. And Oz the magician helped me put it together. We weren't getting any signals until recently. Then it started lighting up all over the place. Assuming it's working right, and that is an assumption since we haven't had the chance to test it yet, the puppeteer's got a big pack of monsters lurking somewhere close by. Since you're here, let me ask you for a favor. Could you use this tracker to follow the signal and see if those monsters... And if you see those monsters, take them out? That does sound like a plan. Okay, let's go. What? We start you... Okay, it didn't teleport me. Whatever. It's fine. I've been playing this game for so long. It's not a big deal. Gosh, thinking about it makes me old. I played Maplestory when I was like so young on like my brother's account. And here I am, an adult. Okay. Trying to see, it's like... Okay, we do go back. How'd it go? Your device works. There were puppeteered monsters there. A lot of them. Does that mean the puppeteer wanted to attack the town? Oh, hang on. We've got another signal. I should ask 10 Boogies about the next step. Okay, let's just max this out. We max out everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. The signal's different, and not in a good way. Not as many contacts, but they're coming through a lot more strongly than before. And it looks like they're close to Perion. We could be picking up the puppeteer, not just the monsters. What do we want to do? The puppeteer's not easy to find, we know that. Probably no time to wait for reinforcements, but it could be a trick. All good points. What should we do? I'd say... Well, this is too suspicious. I don't like it. I don't like it either, but it could be our one chance. Would you be willing to go check it out? The detector's pointing at the rocky wasteland. If you can, please go right away. Yes. How long will I have to do this? I know we need the energy from the towns as soon as possible, but I can't raid all these towns myself. It took so long just to take over Edelstein. But orders are orders. Wah. Why is there never enough energy? He's making a puppet. This has to be the guy. Raiding towns? Collecting energy? I can't hear too well. Let's get in closer. Huh? What was that? Who are you? More knights? How did you find this place? Uh-oh, busted. Guess we're doing this. I can't back out. Come on, puppeteer. Are you scared of me? Bah, you're not worth my time. Go away. Just give up already. You want me to give up? Look at you. You're a mess. Let's just both walk away. Next time will be different. Wasn't he just on the floor? Slippery little snake, isn't he? That wasn't easy. I got lucky. If he was still making puppets, that probably means he wasn't at full power yet. Either way, I should check in with 10 boogies. Okay. Sky, you're okay. Wait, you got hurt. What happened? Well, let me tell you a story. Sky, you're okay. I waited a long time for you to come back. I thought you were dead, Sky. Of course. It's not that I didn't believe in you. I'm glad you're okay. I told 10 boogies I defeated the puppeteer at his hideout. Oh wow, so he was planning to use his monsters to raid the town. I can't even imagine what would have happened if you weren't around. But why would the Black Wings want energy from the town? Unfortunately, I got careless, and he spotted me before I could find that out. Don't blame yourself. For a knight in training, you did an amazing job. By the way, I heard the puppeteer say something about Edelstein, was it? I, should let Nineheart tell you all about that. For now, if I were you, I'd go back to Areve and report to him in person. I'll take care of things out here. Well, this mission wasn't a total success. But that doesn't mean I should wallow in sadness over it. Okay, sounds good. If you want, I can send you to Areve right away. Oh, it's you, Sky. I heard from Ten Boogies and Roka that you ran into some trouble. You heard right, Nineheart. Let me give you the details. I told Nineheart what happened on Victoria Island. I see. You set out to track down the puppeteer, and so you did. You also thwarted his plan to raid the town. I would call your mission accomplished. So, what was it like fighting the puppeteer? I got the impression he wasn't as strong as he could have been. So he could have been stronger, and you faced him regardless. Brave indeed. Be aware though, even at his peak, he is far from the strongest they have. In other words, don't let it go to your head. They have stronger people, huh? Of course they do. Many of them. They each have powers I can only describe as bizarre. Never think, for a moment, that you've figured any one of them out. Why are they trying to resurrect the Black Mage? They believe that if the Black Mage is resurrected, he'll reshape the world to their benefit. They are fools. But since they are powerful fools, they focus their energy toward very dangerous ends. Their cancerous ways threaten the very existence of Maple World. They must be eliminated. Mental note, never get on Nineheart's bad side. So I suppose we Knights exist to stop them. If we can. But they've grown nearly strong enough to spread out and conquer to their heart's content. Already, one town languishes under their boot heels. Do you know which one by chance? It's Edelstein, the land of machines and minerals. Talk to me again if you want to hear more details. Okay, is there anything I could do right now or no? How do I do this? Oh, oops. As you may have noticed, the next mission is to dispatch to Edelstein. What do we know about Edelstein? It's a town in the north, built alongside a large mine. Once it was a center of industrial prosperity, before the Black Wings took over. But they may be up to more than that. We're still looking into it. On that note, we're looking for someone to raid our home base for information. Does that appeal to you? Yes, of course. The people who live there deserve their freedom. I'll do my duty as a knight. Give me any order you see fit. You speak as if you're ready to fistfight a Balrog. I admire your enthusiasm. But before you go, I have something to explain. Take a breath, then talk to me again. Alright, what I have to tell you is this. Although the Black Wings did occupy Edelstein, there are people there who fight against them. Wow, they must have nerves of steel. Oh, there's no doubt about that. They perform acts of sabotage and utter subversion, all while hiding in plain sight. They call themselves the Edelstein Resistance. Resistance? So we're allies, right? The Resistance and the Knights? Unfortunately, no. That's what I needed to explain. We are not allies with the Edelstein Resistance in any sense. Why not? Don't we have a common enemy? I expect you'll find out for yourself as the mission goes on. The point is, common enemy or not, expect no help from the Resistance. Nor from any civilian in Edelstein. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. But I'm still committed, 100%. Good. Now, let me give you the details. We've sent one of our informants in ahead of you. I believe you've met 10 boogies. Time is of the essence, so please go at once. You'll find 10 the informant at there. Make haste to a reef station and board an airship to Edelstein from there. Okay. Oh. Sky.
I read the report.
Oh, we get to hear his voice. Eckhart, long time no see. It's only been an hour.
You've got the right look in your eye. Getting used to the darkness?
Oh my god, I just realized who this is! Sorry. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I have to take care of some business. Guess I should leave you with some wise advice. Keep fighting, no matter what you're up against. And I'll see you soon. Oh, and don't lose the mask.
You got it, Eckhart. If that's the voice actor I think it is, oh my gosh, I'm hearing him in like so many things recently. Doesn't help that I played Genshin recently and pulled a certain character from a banner in the previous update. I'm not being specific because I don't know if it's been confirmed yet. Because NDA, I don't know how NDA works in Maplestory, it's weird. What is... it's weird. It's like, I guess they're allowed to announce, but they just don't say it for some reason. NDA is weird, I don't get it. Part of me is like, oh please, I want to know if you're confirmed. Anyways. Oh gosh, I have so many notifications. Sorry, my phone has like 15 notifications. Oh yeah, and also, this is unrelated to Maplestory, but I wish I could show you guys, but I changed my phone my lock screen to the I'll hate them, like, picture. And if you guys don't know, because this is Maplestory, I'll hate them's the character from Genshin Impact. So, yeah. I cannot wait for the character to be playable so much. Anyways. Sky. Finally, someone from the Knights. Oh, light and glory in the name of the Empress. What's wrong? Did the Black Wings get after you? Go after you? No, it's not that. It was so hard being here by myself. Give me a second. What happened to her? Let's ask her again when she's had a moment. So what happened? What did the Black Wings do? No, it's not about the Black Wings. It's just so humiliating. Sky, I'm sorry to ask you this when you've just arrived, but could you please do one thing for me? See, a few days ago, I got tired after scouting around day and night, so I took a nap in the park when there was no one around. But then I heard a bunch of kids laughing. And they were chanting like this. They were saying, Cygnus Knight, get out of my sight. And then I opened my eyes, and there were bugs everywhere. So I got up and ran, and when I finally got away, I noticed my things were gone. I'm embarrassed to even have to ask this, but could you help me find my lost items? The town kids probably have them. Oh, great. You'll help, won't you? Sure, of course. Thank you so much. Oh, and don't tell them you're a Cygnus Knight. Ever. Okay. Also, out of curiosity, give me a second. I want to check something real quick, and this means you guys won't hear the game for like a few seconds. Oh my god. Okay. Why is everything so complicated when I scroll? You know, can't like Maplestory confirm the voice actors again? Like, can whoever is the community manager confirm them again? You know, where's the button? I'm trying to figure it out. Yes. Not confirmed. Stated yet. If it's confirmed, it'd be written on the wiki. That fans are consistently editing whenever something new happens. Okay, let's go get her missing items. Oh, an outsider. Do they have lines where you come from? Because here we do, and people wait in them. You stole something from a lady who came here to visit. You mean that Cygnus Knight? What if I did? They know they're not welcome here. You know, I just realized. She's not dressed as one, so how did they know? I want what you stole from her. I'm sorry. I have absolutely no inkle of what you're talking about. The words inkling, Mr. Smarty Pants. Whatever, keep yapping. But you're not gonna find any evidence that I took her map. We never said what was taken. Who said anything about a map? Exactly. Not so smart after all, huh? Alright, you win. Found the first lost item. Next kid. I like how the tab is like this now. I am the epitome of cool. Did you take something from the lady in the park? I'm so cool, I sizzle. What the heck? So hot. People sweat just standing near me. Why are you avoiding my eyes, kid? Psh, I'm not avoiding anything. I'm protecting you. You wouldn't be able to handle the stare. What the heck is going on? Hey, what's that in your back pocket? My stolen good. Found the second lost item. Who has the last one? Oh. Huh? I don't know you. What do you want? Oh, you're that weird grown-up who's going around robbing kids, aren't you? I'm not robbing anyone. I'm just restoring a few things to the rightful owner. Do you know the lady from outside of town? Oh, the night lady? Why do you ask? She told me that the town children stole some things from her. Do you know anything about that? Oh yeah, we robbed her blind. They're gutsy, I'll give them that. Well, could you please give back what you stole? The other kids already have. Stealing's wrong. Anybody ever tell you that? Well, we didn't really steal it. She dropped it and we found it later. Gotta keep track of your stuff, you know. Whatever. She's pretty clumsy. She's supposed to be a knight? Oh, I just realized. They probably figured it out because it's the insignia is probably on something. That's probably it. Seriously though, please give it back. She misses it. Hey, wait a minute. Why are you helping her? Are you a Cygnus Knight too? She said I should keep that a secret. No, I'm... What, a knight? There's a knight here? Oh, crud. No, no knights here, just a traveler passing through town. Don't say Cygnus Knights around here. It's like yelling fire. And I had so much I was gonna say to them. Why is everybody so angry? Okay. If you want to step back, follow me and keep quiet. You wouldn't try to take it by force, would you? I'm a cute little kid. This is just vaguely suspicious. Should I follow though? Well, we have no choice. Let's follow the suspicious kid. So, why are you helping her? It's natural to help people in need. I see things from a more transactional perspective. Clearly, you two have some kind of arrangement. Don't ask me. No, seriously, don't. Oh, come on! Ahem. Alright, well, if you're not a knight, then who cares why you're doing this? Here, go ahead and take it. But you watch yourself in this town. Quick question. Why do you hate the knights so much? Wait, do you for real not know that? The knights tricked us, that's why. Here, see what this says? The knights are nothing but hollow shells, painted up in declarations of virtue. What's this? Someone wrote a bunch of anti-knight screeds? That's a word I'd never seen before. Cygnus is a coward who hides away on her island while she sends her people out to expand her power. The Cygnus Knights are all hypocrites, using their high and mighty words as a means to garner wealth and clout. Clout? Who wrote these? And hey, what's this mark? I don't recognize the symbol, but 10 boogies might... This is all just a bunch of slanderous nonsense. Whatever, you got your thing back. Go tell that lady to get out and stay out. This is weird. Do the kids really hate the knights this much? This whole seems super standoffish with outsiders. Sure, the occupation plays a part in that, but... And then there's all this propaganda. What exactly is happening here? Let's hear what 10 Boogies has to say. Oh yeah, as far as I know, we're still canonically dressed exactly like this, by the way. And they don't suspect a single thing. Because, as I said, I saw this stuff in KMS. I didn't read the story too much, but I did see things. So, yeah. Sky, you found all my things. Yes, thank you so much. These are all so precious to me. Okay, add stats up again. Everything alright, Sky? Your cover's still intact, right? If they find out you're a knight, this whole operation's gonna be dead in the water. I don't think they know, but why do I need to hide that? Oh, you're right, I should tell you. You already know we're not allied with the Resistance, right? Yeah, Nineheart told me. Although you'd think we would be, we have the same enemies. You would think that, and originally, we did get along, more or less. But then, there was the incident. What incident? It was back before you joined the Knights. Adelstein wasn't fully under the Black Wings' control back then. The Resistance was doing all they could to slow them down. But they needed to launch a direct attack, and the Cygnus Knights pledged to help. The Knights and the Resistance agreed to launch a joint operation, a full-scale frontline combat mission. But on the day of, the Knights couldn't be there, and the Resistance got left in the lurch. Why couldn't they be there? Because of something that happened in Areve that day. It's not my place to tell you what that was. Anyway, without the Knights, the Resistance aborted the operation, and the Black Wings took over the town. And if I'm right, Grand Athenaeum Book 3 explains that. If it's still up to date, that is. So that's what happened. Oh, you should see this, by the way. I showed 10 Boogies the anti-Knight propaganda. The kids have these. There's more like them all over town. This mark. This is the sign of the Black Wings. I didn't know they had a propaganda wing, but it makes sense. Everyone here, even the kids, they all believe we're traitors. Time hasn't healed that wound, obviously. They don't even want to hear from us anymore. And of course, this propaganda keeps us apart. Keeps them apart from getting any help. We tried to contact them. We kept trying over the years. But how many years has technically passed? That is the question. Not a single one of our letters ever even got a response. Well, now you see it all for yourself. But it's my job as an informant to find a solution. So all we need to do is find a way to work with the people here and figure out the Black Wings' goal. I should ask, by the way, how's your training coming along? The reason I ask is heard from Eckhart just before you got here. From Eckhart? Yeah, they wanted to make sure you took notes so you could learn more from me about information gathering. You're going to be my teacher? Hey, why'd you say it like that? I'm a knight too, you know. Just for that, I'm going to put you through the paces. Hunt down 5,000 water thief monsters. That's probably too many, huh? Alright, 500 of them. Alright, 50, but that's my final offer. Okay. Oh, my legs. Ow. Been sitting in my chair for 2 hours. Yeah, this is... Yeah, as much as I don't like to admit it, this is actually better paced than, the, Explorer one. I feel like the Explorer one, they could have added more between the quests. I feel like it's more like that than the quests themselves. It's like they could have added more quests. But to be honest, that's kind of why, you know how I talked about my, like, what did I say before? I think what I was trying to say before was kind of creating, like, my own headcanons and stuff. Oh yeah, that's it. Like, kind of like my own Explorer characters, like, involved in it. Like, 2 of them, because I decided to write 2 into the story. And, and basically, like, through my own, like, interpretation of things, like, what if this character had a sibling? Like, the Explorer character had a sibling, tag along. Anyways, like, so it kind of like where it's like I add like additional scenes between the quests, like in my like interpretation of like the story. Like the story quests still happen, but there's like differences, like, and also like added scenes. Like that's like, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I feel like the issue is just there should be more scenes. That's the thing. There should be more cutscenes, more story scenes. That's the issue. I feel like it's less about the 30 levels, because this is happening in the 30 levels for Cygnus Knights, and there's so much. That's the thing. There needs to be more quests. I think the bigger concern is that no one complained, thus why the story stayed the way it was post-Destiny. You know? Also, this is reminding me, the Resistance class has yet to have a story revamp yet. And it really deserves to get one. I hope they actually consider it, though. Like, sure, like, it's not gonna get a big revamp because they learned their lesson after the Cygnus Knights stuff. But I feel like they should still do, like, at least a story revamp. Like, please. Anyways. Whoa, you're back already? I've done this sort of thing before. 5,000 boogies. Hey, you can't call me that. I mean, show respect to your knightly senior. Anyway, good job. I'll let Eckhart know. I mean it, though. You're doing really well for a knight in training. Okay, back to business. This is going to be a multi-part mission. Our ultimate goal is to learn the Black Wings' agenda. We're going to have to procure intel from the Black Wings themselves and learn what we can from the residents here. And of course, they won't share anything with us unless we gain their trust first. Plus, my cover's already blown, so a lot of that, unfortunately, is going to have to be on you. If you can, please talk to them and keep your identity a secret. Why not start with that guy in the bear suit over in the center of the town? Okay, the town mascot. Oh yeah, also, I think I'll just spend, like, this stream being the first 30 levels or something. And the next stream will probably be up to 4th job. And the next time I play this character, like, recording-wise, like, streaming-wise, will be, when I'm level 200. Because after the 4th job stuff, I'll work to level the character to, 200. And then the stream after the 4th job stuff will be, Mihail. So. Okay. Line up, everybody. Line up, everybody. I don't know what teddy bears sound like, but I wouldn't imagine they sound like that. Regardless, this person spends every day in the middle of town. I'm sure they've seen a lot around here. Hi, can I get one of those balloons? Can you hear me in there? Was it something I said? I should try a different approach. Do you need any help with anything? There is one thing you can do for me. He's probably gonna tell us to leave. Go away. Yep. Other than that, no thanks, I'm good. That bear won't even look at me. Come on, kids, line up. They know I'm an outsider, but do they know I'm a knight? Let me try one more time. Yeah, and also break my ears with the level up noise. I'm gonna have a field day editing my VOD. Well, at least it wasn't like the Destiny update stuff where it was so much louder and all at once. Hang on, there's gotta be something I can help with. You know what you are? You're arrogant. You think we don't know how to solve our own problems? You're just going to walk up out of nowhere and tell what's what? Go bother somebody else. I've got a job to do here. I don't want to make a scene. Maybe you should find someone else to talk to. How about that street sweeper? I like how we all just I like how our character just like, what's... Well, I mean, our character in the lore doesn't know, but still. We're talking to the instructors, essentially. Just keep cleaning, Hi there, is there anything I can do to help you by any chance? Well now, I've never seen a talking pile of trash before. No, I don't need your help. Nothing personal, mate, but... Now look, you've scattered all the leaves. Go on, maybe someone else needs your help. Okay, oh, it's above our heads. Oh yeah, by the way, oh yeah, that's another thing I should point out. Okay, I know I keep, like, interrupting the story, but this is related to the latest in the timeline of Maplestory. So obviously we have Odium, that's not in the game yet. However... Oh wait, now that I think about it, is it in the map? Where do I go? Around this? Oh, yeah, I was like wondering, like, yeah. So Odium. Yeah, we have Odium here. So something a little interesting I should point out. Obviously the Odium storyline. There were 2 people who were actually allowed to record it. Or like, I think the people who tested it were allowed to record the storyline. And something okay, so basically, what's his name again? Bryden. Oh yeah, Bryden obviously is one of the characters that accompanies you in that storyline. And his voice is like British, which is really interesting. So, yeah. Just want to tell you guys that. Just a quick little mention. Oof, that was unpleasant, but I can't give up yet. How about that craggy kindergarten teacher? He looks pretty swamped. Maybe he could use a hand. We are very much not doing a good job. Please be my friend. We're desperate. Excuse me, sir. You look very busy. Is there anything I can do to help you? What? You're offering to help? That'd be stupendous. Sure, anything you like. It's just gonna be the same thing, but our character's trying their best. It's okay. Perfect timing. I'm so short-handed right now. You're gonna like this. Whatever he needs, I'll take care of it. This is how we get the town to like us. Oh, you sweet, innocent flower. What is with the quest names? Our class is having a puppet show, but we need more materials to make all the puppets. Our performance date's getting closer, and we can't get any more materials here in town. Do you think you could take care of that for us? Of course, I promise. Ah, promise. Don't make those lightly, you know. They're hard to break. I'm just kidding. They're easy to break. This is going to make you stick with them, right? I mean, unless you're just so honorable that you never break them at all. I feel like only the Resistance members know what's up, but everyone else, the actual civilians, don't. That's what I'm getting. Well, I do consider myself pretty honorable, and I will keep the promise. All I want to do here is help. Just tell me which materials you need. You're a smooth talker. If I give you this job, could you start right away? Sure. The material's dragon's tendon. Just get me 100 or so. Should be easy enough, right? A dragon? What's wrong? You said you wanted to help, didn't you? You promised, right? Well, you should see your face right now. I don't need anything from you. Get out of my sight. Wow. Just wow. Is there gonna be a quest? What the heck? Okay. I don't think these people want me around. Ben and Sim must have really done a number on their trust of people in general. Maybe I can find something out at that police station. Loud. Yes, you have something to report? Hi there. Are you the only police officer in town? What do you think? Edelstein power has been wonky these days. The police station's closed, except for me. Wouldn't be like that if they hadn't betrayed us, but what can you do, huh? Don't mind me. And word of advice? Don't go around town asking questions. You don't want to stick around. Well, if you're the only one here, then you must need some help. Is there anything I lend you a hand with? A hand? What is with all these weird people coming in these days? They just walk up out of nowhere, talk to everybody, keep bugging them about helping, and they don't even tell us who they are. Yet, yeah, you know what? You're the reason I'm so busy. So here's what you can do for me. Go around to all the other people like you and tell them, no, we don't need any help. Please, stop. For the sake of the town's ambiance and everything. I completely forgot what I just read. I think they know I'm a knight. That's going to make this harder. There's somebody watching me. Is she a doctor, maybe? Let's talk to her. All the quests are called friendship, by the way. In some way. Oh, is it my turn now? Good call, talking to a doctor. Because you're going to need one if you don't shut up. Look, all I want to do is make friends here. Let me ask you one thing. I heard what you said to Ulrika about not being a Cygnus Knight. So, would a knight ever put their honor aside and lie about that? Would they ever be ashamed to admit who they are? What should I say? Well, well, does it matter? Because I remember the quest before the revamp being like, you have no choice. I guess we have to tell the truth anyway, because we literally... Well, they already know. It's fine. They already know. Yeah, they already know. It's, like, obvious. And also, as I brought up, the quest before the Ignition update was like, if you say no, they're like, you sure about that? And the quest is like, you had to talk to the person again. I love the last one. It's like, what's a Cygnus Knight? I'm just a traveler. We're not that dumb. Anyways, well, here's the truth. I'm Sky, the knight in training. They already know. There's that dedication to honesty you're so famous for. And I had to do was call you out first. Typical. Did you really think you could fool us? Again? I didn't come here to fool anyone. I came here to help. You are ridiculous. Look, we're in public. Let's go somewhere else. Just follow me and don't say anything. Okay. Our character is so innocent. Alright, I think we're in the clear. don't live here. You don't know. They're watching everyone. All the time. You've got to hold your breath out there. This is a place where everyone lies. Where anyone might betray you. I don't know what the Knights even want here anymore. I want to investigate the Black Wings. They've been active all over Victoria Island recently. Investigate? Huh. We live right under their boot heel. You think you're going to learn something we don't already know? You can try, but don't expect anyone to help you. We're not as unfriendly as you might think, not to each other, but no one here is going to help a Cygnus Knight. What about the Resistance? What if I talk to them? Huh, how do you expect to find them? And what would you say to them anyway? You think you could just walk into Resistance HQ and say hi? Nobody even knows who they are, not even here. And if you think the regular townsfolk are mean to you now, what do you think the Resistance is going to say? You left them hanging when they needed you the most. Well, correction, our character was not present when that happened, by the way. There had to have been a misunderstanding. What about our letters? You never responded. What letters? There haven't been any since you cut off contact with us. You never did that! Look, obviously I need to clear this up with the Resistance. Is there any way you can help? Maybe you really do have something to say to them. But you're still not going to find them. If I were you, I'd just go home. 10 Boogies wasn't kidding. They really do hate us. And their information network here is crazy. One person finds something out and then everybody else knows it's just like that. Which means I have to be missing something. Maybe if I investigate the town itself, I might find a lead or two. This is Claudine. I've confirmed the target. Yes, I'll keep an eye on them. But there's something else I need to confirm. Wait, why was there a snail effect? I literally just saw something like right here. Anyways. There must be someone here who's at least less hostile. After all, this whole thing seems to be a misunderstanding. Let's investigate the town one more time. Okay, it looks like we have to talk to the kid again. Ah. Are you still here? Well, you're tenacious at least. Come here, I want to tell you something. It's that kid. Ulrika, wasn't it? I heard everything. You're investigating the Black Wings, yeah? How'd you know? Oh, I know all about it. Let's you and me make a deal. This is a secret, but I'm actually a member of the Resistance. Heh, are you surprised? Sweetie, you're not technically, but whatever. I know, who'd ever suspect a cute, innocent kid like me? It's the perfect cover. You don't look that innocent, though. What's that look for? Anyway, here's what I'm thinking. You do me a little favor, and I'll take you to the Resistance's meeting place. How about it? That sounds too good to be true. You think anybody else here wants to help you out? Didn't think so. Either do it my way or crawl on home to your Empress. The Resistance needs supplies. You bring me 15 plastic bags and 15 street light bulbs, and I'll make your introduction for you. Okay. Easy to remember, right? You get all that? Plastic bags and light bulbs? Here's supplies. But if that's what they want... What are you doing? Come on, move. Should I go now? Yes. Okay, we're immediately teleported so I don't have to walk. Also pick up the currency because we're so poor. Oh yeah, you guys can barely see it, but there's like bats spawning because of the skill. It's kind of faded because I lowered the transparency. I keep thinking about something and I don't know where to put it. I think it's like one thing I'm just like thinking about is like the latest in the storyline so far in Maplestory. Because I keep thinking about Corrode and Odium. Because like obviously in Corrode we have like Nikki like appear, aka T-Boy. And what I've just been thinking about is like one thing I'm thinking about is how do I put this? Like obviously Nikki fell from the tower. And basically the game is like the story, I mean, it's like, oh, he's deceased, by the way. And Odium pretty much tries to solidify that, like, oh, he has passed, he was killed, blah blah blah. But here's the thing. For starters, we don't see his body. We don't see him destroyed or anything. Second of all, throughout the entirety of Odium, they brought it up. Probably, I think, so many times. It's been a while, so, and I want to wait until, like, someone recorded a more cleaner version of the Odium storyline in Global. Because I'm not pausing every second just to read the text. No offense, but it's so much. And one thing I'm, like, thinking about is, like, they mention, like, Nikki being deceased so many times to the point that I don't believe that he is. Like, he's probably secretly alive. And one partial evidence to this is that, basically the tower, based on the lore in the Corrode storyline, the Angler boss, the dad of the Angler siblings, essentially, fell off the tower twice. And he lived. So, my thinking is that Nikki is not dead because of that simple fact. And also, we didn't see a body. And, yeah. I'm sticking with that until it's flat out confirmed officially. Because I don't believe a second. Like, I mean, at least what happened at the end of Odium is more believable to happen. But like Nikki, we don't see anything. It immediately cuts off, and we don't see what happens. So, you know. Anyways. Oh, you got them all? You're faster than I thought. Good. These'll do. These'll go great with my school project. Oh, you want to meet with them now? Hang on. Don't just meet the resistance, you know? Alright, I'll take you to meet the resistance now. And I'll show you the path so you can get there yourself next time. Are you ready? I read that entire sentence incorrect because there was a typo. Alright, here's the directions. Okay, the night's gonna be here soon. Everybody ready? What are they even gonna do? You sure this is okay? We're not going too far with this. We're talking about a knight. They brought it on themselves. What goes around comes around. Yeah. But this knight seems okay, though. Oh, don't let them fool you. They're liars and betrayers. Every one of them.
That's generalization. And stereotyping. That's bad.
They need a taste of their own medicine. When I give the signal, release the bugs and run. Got it. Okay. It's just gonna be fun. But... Alright. Hide, hide. Huh? I thought I heard something? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I won't do this again. This is all Ulrika's fault. She's the one who asked us to play Resistance. But we're just kids. It was all make-believe.
Oh, so you were just pretending to be the kind of people we arrest. Hey, didn't someone say we don't have enough kids for Oh, gosh. I forgot Gelimer existed in this game. Oh, no. Yeah, some of the test subjects didn't work out. We can take these ones. Who's gonna stop us? Oh, quit crying. Let's get a move on.
I knew Ulrika was lying, but I still can't let this happen. Hey, let them go.
Who are you? Where do you come from? Okay, we got rid of them. The kids are safe. I suppose I ought to say thank you. But don't think this makes everything okay.
It was my duty as a knight to help them, that's all.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I'll take the kids home from here. You can take care of yourself, right?
So, definitely not just a teddy bear.
I'll be fine. Thanks for taking care of them.
Hey! Go ahead and say it, Ulrika. And enunciate, it's important. I'm sorry. That whole thing was my fault. Thank you for saving me. Thank you. Thanks for saving me. Much appreciated. I never thought I'd be thanking a knight, but thanks. I'm glad I could be there to help.
Wait, there's something I need to give you. Read this note, and not out loud.
The teddy bear slipped me a note.
Okay, let's see. Let's read it. I need to talk to you. Follow these instructions. If you leave the town through the Edelstein West exit, you'll see an abandoned payphone. Go to the payphone and wait. Don't let anyone see you. As soon as he finished reading the note, the text disappeared and turned into plain, blank paper. Who sent this message? Well, let's go and find out. Let's go to the place and find out. Oh yeah, I reminded myself during the cutscene. So what's interesting is that because obviously I play Genshin, as I told you all, and while I was playing Genshin, like at the time I remembered like Maplestory stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, this villain is just like this guy, but worse. Well, worse in the sense of much more powerful, and in this case, thanks to the reminder, it's a Gelimer. That like I was making a comparison to. The difference is that Gelimer isn't
as powerful, but he's still, you know, experimenting on kids, you know? Yeah.
There's the payphone in the middle of the park. The phone's ringing. Let's answer it. Hello? Are all Cygnus Knights as stubborn as you are? The speaker's voice is disguised. They sound mildly annoyed. Are you from the Resistance? Correct. What is it that you want? The Black Wings are active on Victoria Island again. I just want to know why. I see. And you expect us to share that information with you? Well, we have a common enemy. I believe we can help each other. Let me make this clear up front. We have no intention of allying with you. However, we do owe you something. So for saving the children, I'll tell you what we know. The Black Wings are directing all of Edelstein's fast energy resources to a single point. Because of that, the city's been experiencing rolling blackouts. It's affecting the city's power plants, fish factory, lighting system, even our water supply. And it's all to fuel the Black Wings' top secret experiment. No, we don't know what the experiment is, and if we did, we wouldn't tell you. But I will tell you this. They've been stealing seal stones from all across Maple World. The two are probably related. Energy, huh? I see. I have some info about that experiment too. Some of the Black Wing henchmen let it slip before I fought them. They're using children as human test subjects. That was our assessment too. You don't need to know too much about it. Now, if you're satisfied, I hope we never see you again. They hung up. There's just a dial tone now. So, if the Black Wings cut our communications, how would that reframe what happened? They've been keeping us in the dark, we know that much. And they've expanded much farther than we thought. They're all over Maple World. It wouldn't be hard for them to cut communication lines or intercept letters, especially in areas they physically control. I see. Thank you. Let's just not make any rash decisions. Our top priority is still the same. Peace and freedom for Edelstein. Okay. Here's the quest. I managed to get a hold of a Resistance member. Their information was as good as gold. Let's tell 10 boogies about this. Okay, let's go. Let's take the shortcut.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop around level 30 for this stream. So much reading.
And the next stream will be up to 4th job, hopefully. And, what else?
There's one more thing.
Oh yeah, and after that, I'll start a Mihail and go up to 4th job. And, other than recording the, what's it called? The Temple of Time quest, I will, like, stream again when both characters are level 200 or close to it. Sky, finally! How's the investigation? I spoke with the Resistance. You what? I told 10 boogies about what happened. I see. Well, that explains a lot. Like why the puppeteer was trying to steal energy. This is great information, but it's not enough to stop them with. We need to keep investigating. If their information's good, the next step is to figure out what the experiment is. While you were out, I thought of a new strategy for that. What? You thought I was just standing around? What strategy? Huh. I thought you'd be more surprised. Ahem. We can hunt the patrol robots around Edelstein and analyze their memory chips. I found out that the patrol robots here are all equipped with cameras, like moving CCTV. Plus they have motion sensors, so they'll have a record of any suspicious movement. I'm going to need as much of that footage as possible. Can you hunt a few of those models and bring me 20 of their memory chips? Oh, one other complication. The city's power grid is unreliable, so we'll need batteries to run the scans. If we can trash safety first spots and collect about 20 of their batteries, that should cover what we need. Okay. Let's go. Also, I am kind of like putting in my own dialogue mixed in, so it's not like I'm listing a grocery list or something. Gosh, I wish the English voice actors are announced more often. I don't remember too much, but I think like community manager changed, so it's not the same one that typically announced the voice actors, like confirmed them. So unfortunately, that's why we haven't gotten a single announcement. Unless, like, it's weird because technically speaking... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I just don't know how NDA even works with Maplestory. It's like they're allowed to say it if it's already in the game. Oh yeah, I have the voices on for the skills, so if you guys are hearing a very faint character voice, that's why. But anyways, like, it's so weird. I don't get the NDA with Maplestory. It's so strange. It's like, I don't know, from like what I've seen most of all, it's like they're allowed to say it after like the update happens. But like it's weird. It's like from what I've seen, it seems like they're allowed to, but it's never been like brought up. I don't know. I just wish it's confirmed more often, especially by the voice actors themselves. Because, like, please, I can't say their names because of because, you know, potential NDA and stuff like that. Suffering. It's like, for example, like, I recognize Eckhart's voice immediately, but I can't say it because NDA, probably. I don't want to get them in trouble. The voice actors in trouble. Oh yeah, and also another thing about the storyline. It's like this addition, like, oh, I would say addition, but like the revamped storyline. Like it kind of gives a more solidified reason for why the Resistance doesn't trust the Cygnus Knights. Because I think like they had a reason, but it's like pretty messy. But like with the revamp, it's like restructured the reasons, so it's a little more understandable. In my throat. Did you gather everything? Woo! You're amazing! Fast too! Alright, give me some time here. Video analysis. Done! I think I found something useful. Now, most of the data got messed up, but I did get one little picture. See? This guy in the robe here. You know who that is, right? It's Francis, the puppeteer! I know. We shouldn't be too surprised to see him. Here at the Black Wings headquarters. But look how he goes into the headquarters. He doesn't use the main entrance. He uses that side path. Wouldn't you think a Black Wings Bigwig would use the front door?
What? Oh my god, I misread that sentence.
Wouldn't you think a Black Wings Bigwig would use the front door? I would. That's our lead. Our very, very dangerous lead. Now, I can't order you to do this if you think it's too dangerous. But if you're up for it, I know where that secret passage is. Well, let's go. Huh. Here we are. The secret passage to the Black Wings' base. Better be careful. What exactly are they up to in this mine? I can hear a noise from the end of the hallway. Let's keep moving forward. Okay, let's go. Blast it! All for nothing! Again! Wait, if that's the puppeteer, is this the puppeteer's room? Those Cygnus Knights always ruin everything. Why can't they leave me alone? Francis, I'm pretty sure it's not just the Cygnus Knights. I know. But why does everyone focus on me? Every week, some new hero comes to mess up my plans. I hate it. I just want him to recognize me. Is that so much to ask? Wait, who's he talking about? Is that why you came in through the secret door? Because you failed your mission? The Master isn't going to be happy. I'm not afraid of the Master anymore. It's that old jerk Gellimer I'm worried about. I'm so sick of dealing with him. Okay. What, did he do some mad science on you? Ugh, no. But when I'm anywhere near that old man, it feels like something is twisting my stomach. I can't tell what he's thinking at all. Gellimer? I haven't heard that name before. I should keep listening. Honestly, I don't care for him either. He's always got that scheming look on his face. It's creepy. Fun fact though, he angered the Master too. Oh yeah, and if any of you don't know, the Master is Orchid. Oh, really? This I gotta hear. It's not keeping up with the timetable. They had to push back the resurrection again. I took the heat for that too, thanks to him. He blamed me for not getting the seal stone from Mareve. I mean, you didn't though. Are we having a failure measuring contest now? Because we know how that's going to go. That's gotta be Barak, the Master of Disguise. The seal stone from Mareve. And a resurrection? Whose resurrection? Is that what the experiment's for? They're being so quiet. I should move in closer. Look, you're just... Huh? You hear that? Crud. Oh, what is it? An intruder? Alright, might as well go for broke. We reveal ourselves. Don't let me interrupt. You again? How dare you show your face here? So you must be the knight who's been stalking Francis. Are you here by yourself? That's brave, but you're about to regret it. Oh my gosh. Oh, they actually give reasonable HP to them. At least I'm not like hitting them in one single swoop. Weird. They're strong, but they chose to back down. I wonder why. Stop right there! You can't get away from me! Darn it, Francis. I'm all tangled in your puppet strings. Hey, don't blame me. You got in the way of my puppets. Guys, just stop. Who's Gillimer? And what resurrection are we talking about? Just cooperate and make it easier on yourselves. Listen to this kid trying to threaten us. You know we're just playing with you, right? That's right. We held back that whole time. You're a rookie, aren't you? I can tell just by the way your Oh my gosh, that sentence is so strange. I can tell just by the way you carry yourself. Poor little thing, you're in over your head, and you don't even know it. It's adorable. That's right. Francis, just leave it to me, okay? Alright, well, cards on the table here. I've been purposely dragging this out to keep you busy. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. And don't even think about running away. I'm going to pay you back for Perion. How about if I hang you upside down in my room, first off?
I thought he was about to say something else and I was about to get extremely concerned.
Hey now, Francis. You'll decide what to do with this rookie. Fine. But can you try to escape so I can beat you up some more? Is this as far as I go? What the? You alright? You are a pain in the butt, you know that? Hey there, Black Wings. How's it hanging? Don't get careless. We're in a hornet's nest, and a knight's a lost bumblebee. The knight looks okay to me. Everyone, hold formation. That's a lot of people. This is getting ridiculous. So the knight didn't come alone. And that's the wrong pronouns. I'll keep it neutral. And they're working with the Resistance? They're the Resistance? They all look familiar? What now? I can handle this lot, but it's dangerous to stay. True enough. Let's just grab the knight and get out of here. Alright, let's secure the exit. Thinking of running away? Consider it mercy. See you soon, you dork. Dork? Are you mocking me? Cut the chatter. Ugh, I can't see anything. Where are they? Oh. The Resistance whisked me away from the Black Wings' hideout. I thanked them and told them everything I'd overheard. That's certainly worth knowing. Yes, Gelimer's experiments are definitely resurrection related. And this also suggests there's a rift within the Black Wings. Interesting. That aside, I have some words for our knight here. Same. We explicitly told you to walk away. Did you think about the consequences? Now the Black Wings are going to be even more paranoid and aggressive. You don't have to stay here and deal with the consequences. We do. Did you think about that at all? You're not wrong, but this new information is valuable. For now, let's get out of here. And you, don't think we're friends or allies. You, not the Cygnus Knights, you saved the kids. We owed you one. Now we're even. I understand. I'd be saying the same thing if I were you. You are a smooth talker, aren't you? One more thing. We didn't ignore your letters. The Black Wings intercepted them. Which is not to say we want to be pen pals now. I'm just correcting the record. Tell your people that no matter how hard you personally try, we will never trust the Cygnus Knights again. Well, at least I got to talk to them. Can we ever fix what's broken here? Okay. I told 10 Boogies the whole story. Well, you know, I was supposed to train you on the job here, but you blew me away. I'm kinda jealous. Right, the training. Ahem. Anyway, I'm really glad you're okay. You made contact with the Resistance, learned some new information, and you're not even a full-fledged knight yet. I think you're going to do big things, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. All that's left to wrap up is to report. Would you mind reporting back to Nineheart in person? I can send you to him now if you're ready. Well, yeah. You did great out there, Sky. I'll see you next time.
My throat.
You look like you've been through the ringer. Report, please.
I explained what happened in Edelstein.
Harsh words indeed. That comes with the territory, unfortunately. Not everyone believes in our mission as we do. We suffer many wounds for the cause, and not all of them are physical. Well, I say we. I'm no frontline warrior, so perhaps I shouldn't be the one to speak to you about this. But I will say I'm quite accustomed to criticism.
That's, not much comfort, honestly.
The point is, we can't help people if we don't know what they need. And we don't know what they need unless we listen, harsh as their words may be. That's part of what it means to serve our land. We face all the people's anger, all their resentment, all their venom. And we accept it.
Even when it's not our fault? We couldn't have helped the Resistance. There was nothing we could have done. And we couldn't even tell them that because of the Black Wings.
The Resistance will come to understand us one day, as we will understand them. Until then, we listen, even when we don't agree. Now, that being said, we should have been aware of the Blackwing sabotage before it happened. I'll have to look more into that. But don't be afraid of criticism. As they say, a flower can't bloom without dirt.
That's, philosophical.
Mihail and I have talked philosophy long into many a night. Hawkeye calls it hogwash in his usual polite manner, of course. But yes, I suppose I do have my philosophical moments. All that aside, the Empress is waiting for you. Share the rest of the story with her.
Oh, she wants to see me?
She does indeed. Please report to her right away.
Gosh, I can't wait to do Mihail's, like, questline. Because, like, I do know there's a bit about Shinsu's tier, or whatever they call it, in there.
Welcome. How was your mission?
I tell the Empress what happened at Edelstein.
I see. That's quite a bit to go through in a short amount of time. On behalf of the Knights, thank you for your effort.
I don't deserve that. I'm just a knight in training.
Of course you do. You're doing wonderfully. Don't expect perfection of yourself. None of us are perfect. Least of all me. In fact, I can't even accept the full power of Shinsu. I'm not old enough. In contrast, our enemy grows stronger by the day. Whatever experiments they're up to, whatever resurrection they have in mind, I don't expect anything good to come out of it. Our fight with the Black Wings has only just begun. Darkness is falling, and we must be prepared. And as part of that preparation, we will need to make amends with the Resistance. So all of us, including you and I, will need to work our hardest every day. Arise before the sun does, and in that darkness, bring the dawn.
Okay, max it out. What note? What's this? Wait, what's this? Oh. Okay, whatever. Okay. Sky, you've done surprisingly well. Do you wish to take the knighthood trial? If you pass, you'll become a full-fledged knight. Yes, of course. Okay. Already here. We just teleport like 5 meters. Whatever distance makes sense. Well, let's do this first and then click that. Knighthood exam? It's that time already? It hasn't been long since you became a knight in training. But you've become pretty strong now. Okay, I allow you to take the knighthood exam. You are ready, right? It's pretty simple. Just a strength test. Go out to the end of the training hall where the second drill hall is and beat the monster there. The original monster is very powerful, but the monster that you will face is a clone created for knights' training. However, don't be careless if you value your life. If you come back alive, I will appoint you an official knight. Well then, go ahead. I cannot mimic his voice, by the way, so you guys just deal with my normal voice in a slightly different way. Is that Balrog? Let's defeat the Balrog and obtain the proof of exam. Oh, that's easy. Yay! We did it! Should I get out of here? Well, okay. Let's get back. Gosh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna end, like, a little bit after we get to a settled, point here, because I am really hungry. It's like 3:30, almost 3:30 for me in EST. So, 3:30 p.m., by the way. EST. It's almost that time. I haven't eaten lunch because, like, the thing with recording is that, like, you don't want your throat to be a mess because it makes you cough during stream a lot more. And the only times I would want to cough is my throat kind of like being a little dry from reading. So, yeah. You beat the Balrog. Not bad. Alright, you want to be a knight that badly? Who am I to stop you? We can do the ceremony now if you want. Cool. You're an official Cygnus Knight now. Hope you know what you're getting into. Yeah, skills. Alright, off you go. Remember the difference between darkness and evil, and walk that line with care. Yay, skills. Throw. What's this? I actually don't know any of these skills. Can I do this thing? How does this work? Oh, above 100. Okay. Anyway, this event, like, lasts until February. Where is the February stuff? Yeah, like, February. I have plenty of time, so it's okay. That's why I'm glad I played when I have played when I did, because otherwise I'm missing stuff.
You made it. And the mask made it too. How'd it go out there?
Okay, I clicked the quest that said after the Edelstein mission, by the way. Okay. great. I basically failed.
Is that what you think? You're in training, and you did more than anyone expected of you.
Understood, sir.
If you want to blame yourself, well, don't. Get over it. Knights are knights because they overcome adversity. And I mean adversity in front of them and behind them in the past.
Don't you ever get afraid of failure?
Afraid? Well, that's a hell of a question. I'll let you find your own answer to that. But I do want to say one thing. When you walk in darkness like we do, that darkness is always beside you.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
I've got a feeling you'll do better next time.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I just love the voice acting. I know people will criticize, but I don't care. I appreciate all the voice actors, all their effort put into any role, no matter how small, and, you know, especially since the animation's been treated so poorly lately. Like, come on! Jeez. Okay, and there's no other quest right now. Okay, this is just the same thing because there's no fancy dialogue box. Okay, I could do a little more. Okay. Okay, this is just like the same old stuff that I've done literally so many times. Oh. Oh, I can't join a guild yet. Wait, can I? Characters below, can I join? Yeah, I can't join my own guild. Oh yeah, if any of you don't know, I make all my characters join the exact same guild, so you guys know who I am in game on Scania. Okay, just same dialogue. Okay. Gosh, I wish we had the confirmation of voice actors again. I really would love to. Like, it's so obvious, but I can't say it because I need to respect the NDA in case there's still one. I don't know how it works. It's weird because, you know, I talked about Nikki and how his voice actor was familiar, and then coincidentally on the same day. Obviously not planned because I don't even know the person at all. But like, I guess it just depends on person. Okay, I think we'll move this key here.
Oh, weaklings.
I don't know. Also, like, thinking about it, like, part of me just wants to say something, but I can't. Okay, I just realized we could just mute for a while. I guess we'll have these options. Because I don't want to have the level up noise, like, be so loud. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I think part of me was gonna say, it's like, oh, I wish there's confirmation because it's so obvious to tell who voices Eckhart. It doesn't help that, like, I will confess this. I have been reading fan fiction recently, and it does involve characters from Genshin. And one of the characters has the same sounding voice. Same sounding, by the way. We're not gonna explicitly say it's the same. It just sounds similar sounding. Yes. And, yes. And it doesn't help a little bit because I keep thinking about the fan fictions I've been reading. But anyway, they're not bad. But,
have read some fan fictions where how do I put this? If you're below, like, the age of 18, or not old enough to, or, like, not comfortable, like, with, basically, at least, like, if you're not, like, of age, don't read it. Don't, like, it's hard to say. It's AO3. It's like, there's like a lot of fan fictions on there that are not for kids. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But the ones I've read actually have story. It's not just stuff like that. As someone who is not interested in such kinds of intimacy, like in real life, obviously I would not be interested in those kind of stories. I'll just leave it there. I'm not gonna explain more. No, I fear that if I say more, it will be like, not something I should say on here. So, I will at least say it's definitely something I just don't like. I don't actually read. Like, if I read those kinds of stories, I like, if it actually has story, I just skip the mature stuff. I just skip it. But anyways, I really don't want to keep talking about this. So, oops. So I'm just gonna focus on increasing my stats. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, it's nothing bad. Like, let fans enjoy what they want. It's fiction. It's fine. As long as it's not real life. Or, like, you know, like actual real life. As long as it's within the confines of fiction and the fictional world, it's fine. I just realized I don't even have any equipment. Oh right, I forgot I have the new metal. Oh, we have something. Let's get stuff on so we can get stats. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, for the most part, like, it's fictional stuff. It's fine. As long as it doesn't actually, like, involve real world, like, you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it's fine to pair fictional characters together. As long as they're not actual real people, it's fine. Because if it's actual real people, that's just a layer of no. There. Just a bunch of no's. Oh yeah, also another thing, I should have brought this up when I was like like earlier. I should have brought it up earlier, but it's so weird to play like Maplestory again. Like stream it, because I forgot that I had to have the microphone at a very specific place. Otherwise, I won't be able to play the game because my hands wouldn't be like able to touch the keys. Okay, well, at least do a couple of these quests and then I'll end it. Okay, just picking up all the items. What the? What just happened? What? Oh, it's the bats. God, I keep forgetting the Shadow Bat skill is enabled. Anyways. Oh, we could get the random portals to spawn. Oh, and that could give us her attack speed. Let's get rid of this kind of quest. Offer thing. Oops. Gosh. Whenever I look at a lot of this stuff, I just remind myself, I still remember parts of old Maplestory. Like the Maplestory of like, at least 2009. Well, I mean, that is the earliest. But like, whenever I think back on these things, I'm like, so much has been added to Maplestory since I started playing. I think when I started playing, it was when Maplestory started like expanding. Like, because it was like literally before Cygnus Knights were released. And it's insane to think about. Okay, I feel like skills should switch. The shortcut keys. But anyways, like, so much was added to the game since I started playing in 2009. Like, I started playing before Cygnus Knights were released. Like, literally before. Because I remember when I was, like, playing one time, or, like, one day, like, I couldn't play the game because I was like, oh, it's on maintenance, and I was, like, waiting for it. And then when the maintenance was done, I was like, ooh, there's a bunch of new stuff. And, yeah, and that was the Cygnus Knights class. The thought of it makes me so old. Okay, I want to pick up all these things. But yeah. Gosh, so much... oh my god, I still remember so much of the game. I remember, like, around the time when Dual Blades were released. The Dual Blades class. Like, the, third, Explorer Thief class, essentially. I remember when they were released. And around that time was when I learned that there were more servers for Maplestory. Like, and that's when I learned about, the Korean Maple server. And, yeah, that was like around the time. Because when I played... Okay, I'll probably end it around here. But let me finish the story. Because around the time when I first played, oh, wow. Let's just use them all. Anyways, like, around, like, the time Dual Blades were about to be releasing in Global Maplestory, that was when I, like, learned about, that's when I learned about, the Korean, Maplestory, server. But I didn't completely know at the time. I think my brain thought, like, it was just the game in a different language for some reason. Well, I mean, it is, but the Korean Maplestory server is 6 months ahead of us. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But, like, at the time, I thought it was, like, there was a language option in the game, and you just switch it. I thought it was, like, a game that updates... Like, it's kind of like Genshin, where it updates, like, all over the servers, is what I mean. But it didn't. And it wasn't until, like, Korean Maplestory got the Big Bang update that I realized that the global like, they're separate servers, and the global server is half a year behind. And, yeah, I learned a lot from that, experience. just something I wanted to, like, yeah. The journey. And then, obviously the Big Bang update happened, and unlike what people thought back then, I actually enjoyed it. Because I still remember, like, I was like, oh wow, I'm actually leveling up faster. And honestly, I'm happy because I never once reached level 30 and before. Actually, no, I did. But it was only for one character. Actually, wait. No, I never reached level 100. It was actually level 100, not level 30. It took a while for me to get to level 100. I mean, no. It took a while for me to get to level 30. Yes. And it took even longer, even post Big Bang update, for me to get to level 100 because I'm just very bad at the game back then. I was just like a little kid. It's fine. Oh, I can't sit in that chair. I'll just sit in this chair. Oh yeah, for some reason this chair is tradable, by the way. Like, when I was about to leave my character, I was putting stuff into storage. And this chair, I was able to put it in. So, interesting. The old Cygnus Knights chair. Anyways, I think this is a good place to stop for today. Stretch. So I think between streams, I will level this character closer to 60. So the entire next stream will just be leveling this character to level 100. And doing both the 3rd and 4th job advancements. And after that stream, I will start a Mihail and get Mihail, and basically do the same procedure where I do the level up to level 30 content in one stream, and then do the 3rd and 4th job in the next stream, and from there I will pre-record the Temple Time quest, and then after that I will do a stream covering the level 200 stuff if there is anything at those levels, just in case. And if there's some extra time after that, I'll just grind EXP on my main, basically. So yeah. So anyway, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time.